Today we're trying to save my old PC from retirement, and I'm worried that it might not go as I planned. Today we're trying to save my old PC from retirement, and I'm worried that it might not go as I planned. Finally, I sucked it up, Buttercup, and got a new GPU. It is the RTX 5060. More specifically, it is from Gigabyte. And honestly, I thought the box will be bigger, or I just watch a lot of tech people and they unbox like the 5090s, and the box is like, 3 times thicker than this. But I'm okay. Let's see what's inside. Like, first time opening this. Did you see? Oh, does it look? Oh my god, it looks so pretty. It is so tiny. Look at it. Is there anything in the box? No, just papers. Get out. Oh my god. That is crazy. Look at it. It is like way lighter than I thought. It is, wow, wait. When you look at only half of this is the GPU. The bottom half, this part is just cooling. You can literally see through it. That is crazy. I think the cooling is a little beefy for a 5060. Look guys, I don't only get excited about Apple products, but dropping a 5060 in a computer this old is not a good idea. Why? Because underneath the setup, I'm running an older Intel i5 9th gen, and pairing a modern brand new graphics card into a CPU this old will create a bottleneck. It's like putting a Ferrari engine into a Prius. The CPU simply cannot keep up what the GPU wants to do. And the graphics card market is completely messed up right now. And if you're trying to build a brand new PC, you might get ripped off. When I was researching for this upgrade, I wanted to do it the cheapest way possible. I went down the biggest rabbit hole trying to find a GPU that is cheap and also sports DLSS. And I also should mention that I do not care. Oh god, don't drop. I don't care about raw performance at all. I am totally fine with relying on DLSS on the max setting, frame gen to the max setting, because it came to a point that if you want to actually game on native, you need to get a 4090. There is just no way out. So first, like any logical person, I went down to search for a 3060, aka the most used graphics card on Steam's data. But even though it's cheap, I quickly realized that it does not have DLSS, so I completely wiped it off and moved on to the 4060. And the 4060 is a couple years old now, and you would think that you will get it for cheaper, but because it's a couple years old, no one's selling them for brand new. And when I looked up at the new egg listings for the refurbished ones, they're all like $300 for a graphics card that is that old. For $300, insane. Why pay $300 for something used and that old while you can get something newer for the same price? Then I started to look at the newer 50 series, 50,000 series. Don't kill me. The entry level card for the 50 series is the 5050. Okay, can't everyone sit down? Let me hold your hand when I say this. Everyone hates this card for some reason, which the 5050 also costs $300. Then I did a deep comparison of the performances of the 4060 and the 5050. The raw performance on the 4060 is a little bit better, but other than that, it's pretty much identical, you guys. Look up any other gaming comparisons, just normal benchmarks. The 4060 is 3-5 FPS better. It's not game changing. It does not make sense to get a used card just for that 5 frames. It's stupid. The 5050 is lower power consumption, it's cheaper, you can get it for newer, you get better DLSS. It is just so much better on every way. But I looked up at so many reviews, it's how is the 5050? And people are bashing it left and right and left and right. I'm I don't get it. So I was you know what, you get a graphics card once, so let's get something a little better at least. And for only $50 more, of course it's only $50, but when you look at the different brands, it's it literally ranges from $350 all the way to $500 for a basic 5060 on Newegg. People, what are we doing? And $50 more, you'll get 30% more performance compared to the 5050. And I'm you know what, you buy it once, so you know what, let me treat myself a little bit with the DLSS. And it is a great bang for your buck GPU. And even then, when I posted my TikToks, people were oh, it's a 5060. And I was what are you doing? I'm it's a 5060. People are begging for this. You will never make people on the internet happy, and I will never. I'm I bought this with my own money. I'm gonna be gaming it, not you. And I still don't understand why these older cards are selling for the same price as the newer card. If you are are trying to build a PC and if you don't know anything, please do your research. There's so many options to choose from. There's so many price points for the same product. Like, there shouldn't be in a world where a 5060 it starts from 300 and goes all the way up to 550. For 550, just get the TI version after that point. Check multiple sources, ask people on Reddit, on Discord, somewhere. Like, ask an AI after this point, they know better. And look for discounts because they are sweet. That's how I got this one. Alright, let's yank out my old 1660 Super and replace it with the 5060. Okay, let's put this on the side because like I don't want to drop this and have a Linus moment. So you go over there. And can you tell that this is my first time doing this because I got this pre-built back in like 2019, like 2020. So it's actually like I had this PC for such a long time and during like such crazy, you know, the gaming era back in 2019 when everyone was playing Among Us's and like Warzones. Like this used to play Warzone, and when the 2000 series or 2020, whatever, the first RTX card came out, this completely just died. It wouldn't play no Warzone, no Fortnite, no nothing. I'll just move it over like that. Yank it out. Oh my god, it's so much heavier. Oh my god, it's so pretty. What the hell? Like, look how pretty this one is. This has been hiding underneath the thing for that long. MSI. Okay, go down real quick. The 5060 is basically just nothing. It's so much lighter. You don't even realize. Wow. Even the thickness, the width, everything. Oh, gosh, you should have like smacked them together. 1660 is like, okay, it is pretty, but like, this is just pure metal inside. I would say it's like double to triple heavy. I was not expecting that. And of course the design, MSI, even though it's an old card, it cooked. It looks so pretty. And why are we mounting GPUs like upside down? We have to let the fans breathe a little bit, put it up, we can see the design at least. I'm actually sad. And to like, you know, kind of afford this, I had to sacrifice this and knew like there's a new trading program. And when you give this one back, you get like 50 bucks on credit. I'm like, I might do that. It was good while it lasted. You've been replaced, buddy. I don't care. And one of the reasons why it's not really recommended to put a new GPU into an old CPU is, see these connection pins? The older 1660 Super is a bigger 16-lane PCIe. Even though it has more lanes, it is slower, while the newer 5060 is only an 8-lane PCIe, but it is faster lanes. The 1660 Super is PCIe 3, while the newer one is PCIe 5, but the CPU can only support 3. But that doesn't mean when you put a newer card, it just won't work. It just won't work to the maximum speed as this one can get. So we will be losing some performance there. But let's install the 5060. Oh my god, what the why do they make these so heavy? Honestly, this is like the part 1 of upgrade. If y'all like want a part 2, I want to change the case. It is just too big, it's too clunky, it is big boy. When you put the glass, it is like literally 50 pounds. Alright, the new 5060 is slotted in, it's connected and ready to go, but make sure you install your drivers first. That is like so important, and it's recommended to do a clean install, meaning to erase your old graphics drivers and put the new ones in, but I didn't do that, it's too much work. So let's fire up a game and see how it runs. For gaming, I loaded up the new 007 First Light game. With my old 1660 Super, the experience was completely miserable. In very low graphics, I was getting choppy 40 FPS. But with the new 5060, I wasn't expecting this to happen. From mid to high settings, I was getting around 50 FPS. But the reason I got this card is the DLSS. With it turned on, I was getting around 130 FPS on 2x frame gen. And I don't care what y'all say, that is great. And that is only 2 times, you know, it can go up to like 6 times with the DLSS 4.5 or something. Not all games get it, but you know, still having the option is great. I absolutely love how it turned out. Like, is this setup perfect? No. Am I losing some top-end performance because of an older CPU? Yes. But is it like way cheaper than I have to buy an Xbox and have to pay for every single game instead of pirating? Absolutely. Let me know what you think of this build in the comments below. Don't. Be nice and like and follow for more.